Open rates can screw up your deliverability and the way you're calculating outbound success. In this video, you'll find out why tracking cold email open rates is misleading and what you should focus on instead. Your number one goal with cold outreach is to increase your sales and build relationships, but open rates don't help you measure either of these. And with big companies like Apple and Google cracking down on email tracking, open rates are becoming less reliable. Let's start by reminding ourselves, what's the goal of open rates? For years, it was to know if your prospects were interested in what you sent them by seeing if they opened it. But now it's to help to see if your emails are being delivered, meaning whether they are landing in the inbox or the spam. But because of the new privacy updates, open rates will no longer be the go-to metric for email deliverability. Another use of open rates has been to determine if your subject lines perform well or not. If an email was opened, it was probably thanks to the subject line and/or the email's first line, right? Well, it turns out it was too good to be true. Open rates are calculated with misleading information. So the open rate you see isn't a good predictor of how many people opened your email thanks to the subject line or the email's first line. How have open rates been misleading us? There are two explanations. First, the technical one. For safety and privacy reasons, some inboxes have spam filters and bots that open your emails and click on the links you have in them. This is counted as an open or click, but actually the prospect may have never opened the email. Then if the email you sent is deleted without the lead reading it, it'll get marked as opened, even if your lead didn't read the message. Finally, some email providers like Outlook have a preview mode so people can open the email without actually opening it. They're just moving or deleting it. So even though the lead only clicked on it long enough to move this email, it is counted as an open. And with the latest Google update, tracking open rates increases your likelihood of landing in spam. How? All email tools add an image pixel into your emails to track the opens. But recently, we've seen some changes in Google's algorithm, and now the emails containing this image pixel are more likely to land in spam, probably because Google wants to reduce the amount of spam people are receiving in their inboxes. So this is a huge pain that can affect your outreach efforts. Keep watching until the end to know how to avoid these struggles. Now, the second explanation, the business one. The truth is that open rates have nothing to do with the success of your outreach or the growth of your business. They simply show what percentage of people received and opened your email, but not if any of these people actually want to do business with you. Instead, the most important metrics you should focus on are business generated, qualified meetings booked, and interested reply rate. These are pure signs that your targeted prospects are interested. To keep track of these metrics, we suggest updating your cold outreach tool to track qualified replies or interest rate if you're using lemlist. Honestly, this decrease in tracking and increase in privacy is only going to continue, but this gives us a huge opportunity to focus on what really matters, generating sales and building relationships. With that being said, what should you do? Here's a step-by-step process you can follow to keep out of spam and boost your outreach results. On the tech side, turn your open rate tracking off in your cold outreach tool to increase your deliverability. Focus on all the other important factors of deliverability, which I will leave in the description. And keep Lemworm on at all times to boost your deliverability. On the business side, remember your goal is to increase business. So focus on the right metrics, which are business generated, qualified meetings booked, and interested replies. Focus on targeted leads, which means only reach out to leads you can really help. And finally, focus on sending quality outreach. Use high personalization, low sending limits, and try multi-channel tactics to build relationships. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments.